Welcome back, hot dogs. You already know what time it is. Get in another video.
Welcome to the twilight zone of animated prophecy, where yellow-tinted visions of the future tantalize and terrify equally. Today, we'll peel back the curtain of time itself, revealing 20 of the newest Simpsons predictions for 2024 and 2025. From the bizarre to the plausible, we're about to embark on a foresightful frolic through Springfield's uncanny valley of tomorrow. First up on our list is the infamous Sean Diddy prediction. In a stunning display of foresight, The Simpsons has once again proven its uncanny ability to predict real-life events, particularly about Sean Diddy Combs and his iconic white parties. In the 2019 episode, The Great Fatsby, the show introduces a character strikingly reminiscent of Diddy, hosting an extravagant all-white dress code party bursting with glitz and glamour. As the scene unfolds, viewers are transported to a lavish gathering where guests don their finest white attire, echoing the iconic parties that Diddy is known for. The atmosphere is electric, music pulses, laughter fills the air, and celebrities mingle in a celebration of excess that mirrors the real-life soirees frequented by A-list stars. This portrayal not only captures the essence of Diddy's famous parties, but also highlights the cultural significance of such gatherings in contemporary society. With Diddy currently facing legal challenges that have cast a shadow over his glamorous lifestyle, The Simpsons once again proves its relevance and sharp social commentary. Buckle up. This is just the beginning of what could be another wild ride through the show's prophetic lens. And while you're here, don't forget to like and subscribe for more mind-blowing insights. The Simpsons has a remarkable track record of predicting real-world events, and one of its most striking moments came in the episode Trumptastic Voyage, where a sign reading Trump 2024 foreshadows Donald Trump's return to the political arena. Fast forward to 2024, and Trump has once again emerged as a central figure in the presidential race, reigniting debates and discussions across the nation.
Oh, well, he just won last night, huh? Shout out to this being an older 24 video, but before the election.
With his characteristic bravado and polarizing rhetoric, he captivates a significant portion of the electorate, reminiscent of his past campaigns. As the Republican primaries unfold, his relentless pursuit of the nomination raises questions about the impact he will have on the political landscape and party dynamics. The echoes of his previous presidency resonate strongly, and many wonder how his strategies will evolve this time around. The uncanny foresight of The Simpsons in predicting Trump's candidacy reinforces the show's legacy of satirical commentary on American politics. As we consider the implications of this prediction, let's explore another Simpsons gem, its hilarious take on the rise of tech chaos in the age of smart homes. In Treehouse of Horror 13, Season 13, Episode 1 of The Simpsons, the portrayal of a smart home that turns against its inhabitants serves as a humorous yet cautionary tale about the potential pitfalls of advanced technology. As we approach 2025, the reality of smart homes is becoming increasingly sophisticated, with AI-driven systems managing everything from grocery lists to security protocols. However, this raises concerns about what could happen if these systems malfunction or misinterpret commands. For instance, Marge might find herself locked out of the fridge while trying to prepare dinner, and Homer could inadvertently trigger the house alarm while simply reaching for a snack. The interconnectedness of smart devices can lead to chaotic scenarios reminiscent of the show. As voice assistants like Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant become more prevalent, their ability to understand complex commands and context will improve significantly. Yet this sophistication also increases the risk of miscommunication among devices, potentially resulting in absurd situations where Siri and Alexa compete for control over daily routines. As AI learns from user behavior, it could lead to bizarre outcomes. The Simpsons offer a humorous glimpse into a future where our beloved AI assistants could become unwitting overlords, turning everyday activities into chaotic escapades filled with laughter and absurdity. The female president. Viewers of The Simpsons got a taste of the future of American politics when the show in 2000 produced an episode with the title Bart to the Future. In this episode, Lisa Simpson is presented as the first female president of the United States after the disorder under Donald Trump. This plot has become popular again, as Kamala Harris, who declared her bid for president recently, looks like Lisa and is in a similar situation too. Lisa wears a purple pantsuit and pearl necklaces, attire very close to what Harris wore during her inauguration in 2021. Both of them are liberal-minded personalities. Lisa is fond of ecological problems and social justice, while Harris has similar positions as a politician. Notably, both shows are vegan. The focus on health and animal rights proves that the creators are in tune with the problems the audience might face. That is why many people are drawing an analogy with this episode as the country prepares for the elections in the year 2024. Such a conspiracy between reality and fiction proves that The Simpsons is the show that predicts major events in American culture and political life, which makes the show an interesting topic to discuss as we proceed to the future. The future of commuting. Next is the prediction that would change the world of transport for everyone. In the Jetsons Meet the Simpsons crossover from Futurama, flying cars epitomize a future filled with advanced technology. By 2025, the world will experience its first airborne commutes, transforming daily travel. Companies like Tesla and Uber are actively testing flying car prototypes, pushing the boundaries of what was once a whimsical fantasy. For instance, Elon Musk's flying car features vertical takeoff and landing capabilities, allowing it to navigate urban environments without the need for long runways, significantly enhancing its practicality in crowded cities. Several companies aim to launch urban air mobility services by 2025. Uber's Elevate project plans to introduce electric VTOL aircraft for aerial ride-sharing, targeting urban centers for initial deployment. Homer might be piloting his hovercar through the skies, blissfully unaware of coffee spills while wrestling with the controls, while Marge dodges other airborne vehicles in a chaotic ballet of floating cars. This technological leap could alleviate ground congestion but also necessitate new traffic regulations. As this futuristic vision unfolds, The Simpsons humorously reflects on the absurdities that would arise from a sky filled with vehicles. The digital dining boom. Loading our first prediction, folks. Picture the fast food industry in the year 2025, and the game has changed a lot. The Simpsons give you a look into a future world where your favorite foods are just your VR headset. No more car windows or fast food delivery bicycles. Only put on a pair of goggles and you are gulping down a holographic Frankfurter amid a computerized Simpsonville. Consequently, customers consume different meals in pixelated accuracy. They relish tastes translated directly into their taste buds. Could it be that The Simpsons is feeding us a future where we are able to see food in its visual palette and actually taste everything on the screen without the need to leave the comfort of the couch? While as enticing as it appears to be technologically advanced, this prediction has us wondering one thing. Is the future really going to come down to a scenario where we are downloading our dinner? Amazingly enough, there is a real company called Aero Banquets RMX that has been toying with the concept for quite some time already. There are two goals. They aspire to devise innovative dining experiences that incorporate technology components inherent to the show. We are not quite there yet with our ability to download our dinners from the internet. However, the integration between VR and flavor technology is gradually taking us in the direction of such effects by bringing the seemingly impossible into an unforgettable dining experience. AI takeover. Over the years, The Simpsons have been associated with satire and mockery of society. Parody and its depiction of the world of artificial intelligence and robotics is testimony to the real-world progression in the execution of this concept. Some of the episodes include The Robots and The Future Drama, which portray a world where robots are expected to perform most tasks and jobs that humans do. This is actually in line with the artificial intelligence advancements today. Even now, as we count down towards 2025, advancements like GPT-4 and multimodal AI are changing industries. For instance, AI is now applied for responding to customers' inquiries and even determining the patient's health status. The shift raises concerns regarding the loss of jobs that will be caused by the high use of automation. In the real world, economic sectors are utilizing artificial intelligence to increase productivity and cut on costs, and this is done by sidelining human talent. As the use of AI deepens as a solution to various problems, what becomes of employment and interaction in a future dominated by AI? Hologram telegrams. Moving on to the next prediction. Remember Holidays of Future Past, Season 23, Episode 9, where Bart gets a hologram from Nelson. Buckle up for 2025, when we might ditch Zoom calls for full-body holograms at the dinner table. In this age of VR and AR, such a scenario isn't far-fetched. With companies already developing realistic 3D communication, we could be looking at the next generation of holiday gatherings. Imagine gathering around the table with family members who are miles away, but thanks to holographic technology, it feels like they're right there with you. Instead of just seeing faces on a screen, you'd be able to interact with life-sized holograms of your loved ones, sharing stories and laughter as if you were all in the same room. The Simpsons may just be ahead of the curve, showing us a world where holidays are not just celebrated but experienced in a whole new dimension. Today, companies like Microsoft and Magic Leap are already exploring holographic communication technologies. While we're not quite at the point of fully immersive holographic gatherings yet, advancements in AR and VR suggest that this could soon become a reality. Now let's dive into Prediction 3. Robobart, the Age of AI Offspring. In The Simpsons' iconic Treehouse of Horror 15th, Season 17, Episode 4, Bart falls into a coma, leading the family to adopt a highly advanced robot child named David. When Bart awakens, he finds himself competing with this AI replacement, highlighting the humorous yet unsettling reality of technology taking on human roles. Fast forward to 2025, and this scenario doesn't seem strange at all. In our world today, AI is rapidly advancing, with companies developing robots that can learn, adapt, and even mimic human behavior. We're already seeing prototypes of AI companions designed to assist with daily tasks, provide companionship, and engage in conversation. Children today are growing up with smart devices and virtual assistants, making the idea of an AI buddy perfectly plausible. Imagine Bart teaming up with a robotic friend to pull pranks or navigate school challenges. Technology is edging us closer to that reality. As we embrace this tech-savvy future, The Simpsons once again showcases its foresight, offering a playful glimpse into a world where AI might become a staple of family life, just like Bart himself. A town powered by the sun. As we shift gears to our next prediction, let's illuminate our imaginations with Springfield's solar skies. In the Simpsons movie, Mr. Burns humorously plots to block out the sun, highlighting the town's struggle with environmental awareness. However, Springfield is destined for a brighter, greener future, with rooftops glistening in the sunlight and adorned with solar panels. As the world increasingly embraces renewable energy, this vision of Springfield reflects a growing trend towards sustainability. Cities like San Diego and Barcelona are leading the charge with initiatives to harness solar power, from mandatory solar panel installations on new buildings to community power programs that prioritize 100% renewable energy. Imagine the citizens banding together to harness the sun's energy, creating a cleaner, more vibrant community. The Simpsons encourages us to envision a future where towns thrive on solar power, inviting us to consider, could a bright, eco-friendly future be just around the corner? Smart homes gone wild. In Treehouse of Horror 14, the portrayal of a smart home that turns against its inhabitants serves as a humorous yet cautionary tale about the potential pitfalls of advanced technology. The reality of smart homes is becoming increasingly sophisticated, with AI-driven systems managing everything from grocery lists to security protocols. However, this raises concerns about what could happen if these systems malfunction or misinterpret commands. For instance, Marge might find herself locked out of the fridge while trying to prepare dinner, and Homer could inadvertently trigger the house alarm while simply reaching for a snack. The interconnectedness of smart devices can lead to chaotic scenarios reminiscent of the show, as voice assistants like Amazon Amazon Alexa and Google Assistant become more prevalent, their ability to understand complex commands and context will improve significantly. As AI learns from user behavior, it could lead to bizarre outcomes. The Simpsons offer a humorous glimpse into a future where our beloved AI assistants could become unwitting overlords, turning everyday activities into chaotic escapades filled with laughter and absurdity. The very technology designed to enhance our lives may inadvertently lead us into a world where digital chaos reigns supreme. Artificial pets. As we approach 2025, the idea of replacing Santa's little helper with an AI dog seems increasingly plausible. Rapid advancements in robotics are leading companies to introduce robotic pets that mimic real animals' behaviors, from barking to playing fetch. These digital companions offer a low-maintenance alternative to traditional pets, appealing to those seeking companionship without the responsibilities of feeding and walking. However, this shift presents a dilemma. Should pet owners choose a lively, lovable real pet or a programmable AI alternative? The charm of a wagging tail and playful bark is hard to resist, yet the convenience of an artificial pet requiring no care is undeniably attractive. Robotic pets can provide companionship without the mess or allergies associated with living animals, making them suitable for various lifestyles. As society navigates this potential change in companionship, The Simpsons illustrates the challenges of living alongside artificial beings. As we consider the future of our furry friends, we must also prepare for another intriguing prediction from The Simpsons. In the classic The Simpsons episode Treehouse of Horror, the show explores the concept of a zombie apocalypse, transforming Springfield into a chaotic battleground filled with brain-hungry undead. The episode cleverly parodies popular zombie films, showcasing how familiar characters react when faced with this terrifying scenario. Homer, Marge, Bart, Lisa, and Maggie must navigate a world where their neighbors have become flesh-eating monsters. This comedic take not only entertains, but also reflects deeper societal anxieties about community resilience and human behavior in crisis situations. The absurdity of the situation highlights our fascination with apocalyptic narratives, which have only grown in popularity over the years. As we approach 2025, discussions about pandemics and societal collapse remain prevalent in real-world conversations. The rise of shows like The Walking Dead further underscores this cultural obsession with zombies. This prediction invites viewers to reflect on their own responses to crises and the fragility of social order in times of turmoil. World War III. The Simpsons have jumped to the political conflicts of the countries and even alluded to the events that may lead to World War III. Yes, you read it right. When it comes to topics involving relations between countries and wars, the show distorts actual events for the viewers to notice societal concerns regarding international insecurity. It shows both major and minor characters encountering such situations that reflect the growing conflict between the countries. Due to the existing tension in different parts of the world and an increase in nationalism in different countries, debates over possible warfare have emerged. The show subverts these dynamics by delivering them through a veil of comedy, making it possible for people to enjoy the show while at the same time being aware of the social issues the show portrays. The Simpsons' use of satire to predict the future teaches its audience how geopolitical conflicts will affect the future and what that means. When it comes to these problems, the ideas provided by the show are still relevant, making the audience think about how it is possible to achieve a peaceful society all over the world. The end of cash. Cryptocurrency revels in The Simpsons in the episode of season 27, but does a great job of foreshadowing a future where it seems that actual money could be a thing of the past. Even as the world approaches 2025, the global economy is jumping headlong into digital currencies thanks to technology and customers' readiness for change. Such digital assets as Bitcoin are disrupting conventional financial structures, and the latter are forcing the central banks to adapt and start using their own digital currencies. Meanwhile, nations like China and Sweden have even started experimenting with the idea of CBDCs to have safer and more effective replacements for plain and simple cash if necessary. The pandemic has only accelerated this process, and consumers have become happy with contactless payments and digital wallets as if they are the newest trend. Cashless society raises the question of whether it will affect the daily business and people who have no accounts in the bank. Colonizing Mars. In the Margian Chronicles episode, The Simpsons anticipated the colonization of Mars, which is the dream of humanity in the future. As a part of the show that was aired in 2016, the episode revolves around Homer and his family, who willingly undergo a government program to colonize humans on Mars while presenting their comedic experiences in preparation for the immense mission. As expected, something happens, and, to their cheerful surprise, the rocket fails to launch, and everyone discovers that the whole thing was an elaborate hoax. But the last scene brings the audience to see that in 2051, Marge and Lisa live happily on Mars, proving the show's humor but also its future predictions. This is realizable for existing goals and plans such as Elon Musk and SpaceX, who have a mission and plan to colonize Mars by mid-21st century 2050. Thinking about people living on Mars does not seem impossible anymore. The show constantly reminds us of our progress in space exploration and the activations of organizations like NASA to make us consider our dreams of life beyond the planets. And with mentioning innovations, the future may also present us with baby translators, the show idea that may change the way of interacting with newborn family members. One of the most brilliant examples is the invention of a baby translator, which The Simpsons depicted in the show, in the Brother, Can You Spare a Dime episode of the 1992 series. This episode has Homer's half-brother, Herb, come up with an invention that can interpret a baby's scream by measuring pitch frequency and urgency. This humorous concept has emerged in reality. There are companies such as ZoomDream and QBear that create applications that use AI to identify and understand the sounds babies make. These innovations are intended as aids to parents to decipher the audio patterns of the cry of their infants, to know whether the infant is hungry, uncomfortable, or sleepy, among others. We haven't gotten to the stage of accuracy represented in The Simpsons yet, but the technology is advancing. So when the year 2024 draws to an end, the concept of a working baby translator does not sound so far-fetched. If these developments remain the trend, then parents will soon wield real devices that will actually decode baby talk, making a prophetic statement from The Simpsons a reality. In the same scientific spirit, The Simpsons share with its viewers a piece of science fiction regarding black holes. An example of this is an episode of The Simpsons titled Treehouse of Horror 3 that was aired on 7/2012, where the show poked fun at the idea of a black hole and what could happen if science applied it in practice. The plot starts with an activation of the Springfield particle accelerator, which leads to a collision of particles and, as a result, the formation of a small black hole. Lisa Simpson, realizing the threat, tells her family not to throw anything into it. Nevertheless, Homer and Bart do not take her advice into consideration and decide to dispose of trash with the aid of the black hole. The black hole increases in size with every item that is thrown into it, and at the end of the episode, it engulfs all of Springfield but Maggie, who is a baby. This parody of high-energy physics is grounded in real-life worries about the consequences of experiments in particle colliders, specifically those at CERN. The episode very smartly pokes fun at the human ability to ignore signs about potential downsides of technology, while at the same time raising the question about how we can handle the great scientific instruments. Cybernetic surgery. In The Simpsons, Dr. Hibbert often showcases the latest medical advancements, and as we approach 2025, the concept of cybernetic surgery takes center stage on a global scale. Imagine clinics everywhere bustling with patients seeking bionic limbs and AI-enhanced surgeries, transforming everyday life for millions. The rise of medical technology means that people around the world may soon choose to upgrade their bodies, merging flesh and machine for enhanced performance. Citizens could sport robotic limbs that provide superhuman strength or sensory devices that elevate their capabilities to new heights. While the excitement surrounding these advancements is palpable, there are also significant implications for society. The introduction of cybernetic enhancements may widen the gap between those who can afford these upgrades and those who cannot. As the boundaries of humanity blur, we are prompted to reflect on what it means to be human in an increasingly tech-driven world. The Simpsons satirizes these trends, reminding us that as we embrace the future of medicine, we must consider the broader impacts on identity and society. Drone deliveries. One might think Springfield's airspace couldn't get more crowded until Apu unleashes a fleet of quick E-Mart courier drones offering airborne airborne Slurpee deliveries. From the cloudy heights, the Flanders family uses their prayer drones to send well wishes to the neighborhood, while Crabapple's new teaching assistant is a drone that patrols the aisles for note passers and gum chewers. This high-flying prophecy asks us to contemplate a future where the line between convenience and chaos blurs in the sky. As Springfield residents knit hats to protect against propeller snags, one must wonder, will the droning hum of quadcopters become our new national anthem? The Simpsons skewers a society enamored with its own ingenuity, where the buzz of progress may drown out the chirps of simplicity. Just remember to look up, because the next big thing might just be dropping in, quite literally. And there you have it, prophetic patrons of pop culture. 20 of the most mind-bending, time-twisting, tech-tastic predictions The Simpsons has served up for 2024 and 2025. Will these predictions come to pass, or are they just the whimsical what-ifs of our favorite animated oracles? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure. We'll be watching with you, frame by frame, for each prophetic punchline and far-out forecast. Dive into the comments and let us know which of these Simpsons prophecies you think will manifest in the real world. Stay tuned for more cartoon clairvoyance.